Hey, what's up you guys? I hope your day is going well. My day has been fantastic so far. This is my very first vlog. Like, I've been thinking about trying it out and I wasn't sure if I would like it or not, but I'm never gonna find out if I'm gonna like it if I never try it. So here's to my very first vlog. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get on with today. There we go with that angle again. I always end up laughing in my videos. Like, I put bloopers. I think I'm just gonna call them bloopsies. Anyway, I put them at the end of my last video. I wonder if people like that. I should ask, because Lord knows I am always laughing and doing something ridiculous, and it takes me forever to film myself doing these videos. I enjoy doing them, but I like laughing and acting silly, and that just happens, and then it ends up taking me forever to actually. That's why I end up having to. That's why I write the loose scripts, because I'll be acting a hot mess. I'm acting a hot mess, and when it comes to editing, I have to cut all that out, and I can't wait till I can afford to get the editing program that I really want, so that I can edit the way that I want to, because I have so many ideas. Like, I have written down so many ideas of things, topics that I want to make videos about, but I haven't done it yet because it's like I want it to look a certain way before I do it, and right now I don't have the editing software or the resources in general to film and edit the video to look the way that I envisioned it to look, so I haven't edited it. But then so I haven't filmed it, but then it takes away from me putting out videos, period, because I end up putting out videos that, you know, are still fun. It's just that I'm like, I wish I could have I had this great idea of mine. I wish I could have put out that video instead at this time, instead of this other one that still took a lot of effort, that still took work and everything, and editing, and I still have fun with, but I wish I could have put out what I really wanted to put out this week. And I don't know, I'm just having fun with it. So I hope that people are genuinely enjoying the content. I think that they are, because of the responses that I've been getting. I would assume that people wouldn't put in the energy to watch stuff that they don't actually like watching. So yeah, I feel pretty good about that. Also, I am still editing. I laughed so much through this cringy video that I don't even know by the time I edit it how much of this video will even be left. If it's probably gonna be like a minute long. I'm just saying, because I laughed so much just at how silly and ridiculous this stuff. It's about pickup lines. Oh yeah, well, this vlog is gonna, after I put this video out, so yeah, the video is about pickup lines, and I thought it would be perfect because Valentine's Day is next week, and honestly, this was an idea that I had for a video back in a few months ago. I had this idea for a few months now, and I just kept procrastinating filming it because I don't know, because I had other ideas that ended up coming up that I thought I would enjoy filming right now, and so I kept procrastinating filming this one. But now I am filming it, and it's going up. It's going up today, and I hope you guys like it. This is a bad angle too, but I'm new to vlogging, so get used to the bad angles. Does that make you guys dizzy? I noticed that some YouTubers, when they're doing their vlogs, it'll be like, hey guys, I'm about to go to the store, and I'm on my way. See, this is exactly why it takes me forever to film. Anyway, so my plans for today. I know for a fact that I am going car shopping, which you would think would be a lot of fun, but it's actually kind of stressful because I have an idea of what specific car, make, model, year that I want. It's stressful because, you know, I definitely want to make a wise decision about whichever car I end up switching to, and it's the best price for what you're getting. And the car that I currently have, it just doesn't want to do right. It doesn't want to do right. So I'm getting another car. That's one thing that I plan to do, is go kind of sort of car shopping. Not saying I'll definitely get one today, but I definitely plan to go looking today and test driving. I don't know how much of that I'll be able to record, but I'll try, because it's not like I can record while I'm driving. That's not an option, but I don't know, maybe I'll record inside of the dealership. I have no idea, but we'll see. And then aside from that, I have errands to run, some other errands to run, and I might meet up with some friends later. Hey. And anyway, I don't even know if I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna be recording. Like I said, you guys will be coming for the journey, and hopefully it's an entertaining vlog for you guys. Trying something new. See if I like it. Oh man, this is getting long. Okay, next clip. Oh. You know, another thing I don't understand, why do some people, there's this person that kept asking me to check out their channel, and then I go and check out their channel, and I was trying to watch one of their videos, and the whole intro was like, I don't know, it was like a minute of some really, I can't think of the name, it's this creepy music that plays in the background of some movie. I cannot think of the name of the movie right now, but anyway, that was their background music, and then all they kept saying was keep watching, and at the end you're going to see what the video is supposed to be about. So after a minute of watching that, I clicked out, and I don't feel too bad about it. I'm sorry, but I don't understand, like, why do you just, that's all she kept saying was keep watching until the end, and then you'll see, just keep watching. And then it has the creepy music. I was feeling like she was trying to, like, I don't know, that was some weird stuff. And she's not the first person she's the first person whose video I've watched and it has some type of creepy thing going on. Please don't ask me to watch that. That's a part of YouTube that I try to stay away from. Hey, but I don't even know her name. Person that commented, asked me to check out your video. No, just in general, I don't understand when I try my best. For my videos, I'll talk about myself. I'm not going to talk about other people. How about that? I'll talk about myself. From whenever I do an intro, if I'm going to do an intro, I try really, really hard to not make the intro long, because nobody's trying to watch an extremely long, drawn out introduction. And I definitely try not to spend my entire intro saying keep watching and you're going to see what this video is supposed to be about. Like, when are you going to get to the video? Like, I didn't even know what to, yeah. One of my goals was to meet more content creators, and I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job at knocking that goal out. I'm so proud of myself because I'm meeting a lot of people, a lot of other content creators, and that is awesome. Because sorry, my battery's about to die, so I gotta exit off, and then I'll charge my phone, and then I will be back. I'll be back. Even if they're the same vehicle, I wanted to compare the way that they drove. I wanted to compare the mileage. I wanted to compare everything, the specs and everything, because not every car is handled the same, right? So anyway, the first few places was fine and everything. I get to this last place. Now, I scheduled appointments at all the places, because one thing that I definitely did not want to do is to get there and not be able, and just have to sit there and wait to be helped, right? When I was on the phone with the representative scheduling the appointment, he told me he was going to text me like a confirmation of the appointment scheduling, and I would have his contact number and blah blah blah, and that text never came. The appointment was scheduled for a few hours after I talked to him, so I didn't have a way to actually call his office number. I only had the 1-800 number for the dealership, and I didn't want to go through the automated thing to get transferred to him, because it's not, you don't get to actually talk to a person. And if you watch my customer service related skit video, I don't always have the best luck with using those services. So anyway, I get there maybe about 5 minutes before it's time for my appointment, and I walk in, I talk to the first person that I see, and they're like, oh, they kind of made a face like, oh, are you here to see someone? Was this person expecting you? And I was like, yeah, well, they're expecting me, because I scheduled the appointment over the phone. It was earlier today, and my appointment time is supposed to start at this time with this specific representative's name. And if that representative is busy, then I could always go see someone else. But that is what what's going on. So they said, let me go get him. You could go sit in the lobby. I went to sit in the lobby, and maybe about 10 minutes later, the guy comes up and he greets me and everything. And I'm like, okay, great. And then he kind of gave me the impression that he don't remember the conversation that we had at all, because he was asking me not only what my name was, but also what type of vehicles I was looking for. And I was like, we already talked about all this. We talked about specifically which ones I wanted to see today, the year, make, model. We talked about the specifications, and these, they have a special deal going on both of those. I thought it was the best deal, so I wanted to specifically see those, right? So he's like, okay, cool, yeah, whatever. I'll you can go on and test drive them. I had no intentions of actually purchasing anything today. My intentions were solely to test drive so that I can mentally compare the different vehicles from all the different places that I visited and the way that they drive, and then make my decision. Well, really, I want to make my decision tomorrow. He walks me out. Now, they have a huge lot full of all these different types of cars, and it's not one of those type of I don't know, some places they have like the writing on the outside. That wasn't the case here. He walks me all the way out to the middle of the parking lot, right? And then all of a sudden he stops walking. So I just was like, oh, okay, so the cars that I want to look at must be in this row. So anyway, he goes,
we're just gonna stop walking here.
And then I was like,
oh, okay, so which car are we gonna look at first?
And then which car can I test drive first? I had assumed he already had the keys or something, right? He didn't. He didn't have the keys. He didn't have nothing in his hands. So I was like, what are we doing while we just standing here? And then he was like, oh, well, actually, I'm helping another customer that's waiting for me back inside. So unfortunately, I can't help you right now. But if you want, you can walk up and down these, like, there's like 5 or 6 long rows that stretch from the entire lot, which, like I said, was full of cars, huge lot. It was like, you can walk up and down these 5 or 6 columns. The 2 cars that you're looking for are within these columns somewhere. So you could just look around, and
I'm not going to give you the keys.
I'm not going to give you the keys or anything, but you can walk around and just see if there's anything that you want to see, and then let me know. And I was like, I already know what I want to see.
We talked about what I want to see, and then I reminded you what I wanted to see when you came up and greeted me before we even came out here, so I know what I want to see. And those are the only vehicles that I want to see. I don't want to see anything else. I only want to see those. I'm tired. I've already went to a bunch of places.
I only want to see those 2 specific cars. So then he goes, well, I have another customer inside, and I was already helping them, so I have to go back to help them, but I'll be back. I'm like, who does that? It's a bad representation of the company. So anyway, he goes on back inside, and it's hot outside, by the way. Anyway, I was like, I'm just going to be nice, because I know what it's like when you're working, especially if you work in some sort of customer service position and you get behind or something. But and I understand that, but I feel like he could have called or texted me or emailed me before the appointment and said, hey,
would you like to reschedule because, it's taking longer with a customer that has been here that I'm already assisting. Seems like it's going to take about another 30 minutes to an hour.
Would you like to reschedule for a little bit later or for another day possibly? I'm really sorry. He could have said something like that. He didn't do none of that. He waits till I get there, and then I don't understand why he walked me out into the middle of the parking lot and had no intentions of giving me the keys or walking me to wherever the car is. He goes back inside, and then the little clip that I may or may not include was just me walking around. I walked around for about 15 minutes, and I was just like, I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll give him about 10-15 minutes, and if you don't come back out here, then I'm leaving, because it's not like I haven't seen, already driven some other cars that I'm interested in. I just wanted to come here to see if I might get a better offer than what I've already discussed at other places. I walk around for about 15 minutes in the heat. I won't believe it just happened. I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute. Not knowing where the car was, and like I said, there wasn't any like painting on the windows type of thing, so you literally had to walk up to each car to read the paperwork that was posted on the outside of the windows to see all the information about that car. Like, I'm not a big car person. If I look at a car, I can't look at it and tell what year it is. Like, I can tell the make and model and all that. So I'm literally for 15 minutes walking out there, reading all the papers, trying to figure out, okay, is this the one? Okay, this says as this mileage, this one says it's new, this one says it's used, this one, and I'm just like, okay. So after about 15 minutes, there's no sign of this guy. So I start walking back inside. I walk back inside the dealership. I don't see the guy. I have no idea where his office was, because he didn't even take me to like his office area or wherever he sits at his desk. He met me in the waiting area and then walked me outside. So I had no idea. So I just walked in briefly, very briefly. I was like, by the time I make it from where I was at, coming from off the lot to the entrance of this building, like if I don't see him, then I'm just going to keep on walking and walk to my car and leave. And that's exactly what I did. I started walking. I did not see him. I kind of briefly, was like, hey, because I was like, why he leave me in the middle of the parking lot? Like, this is Where's Waldo? And I'm supposed to just go and find these cars. So he could at least walk me to the car and gave me the keys and been like, hey, here are the keys. You could go and test drive one of these while I'm finished up with another customer. And then, by the time you get back, we can talk over things or whatever. He didn't do none of that. So I was like, so anyway, I left. So that was the craziness thing. Then after that, and that was the last place I went to. After that, I went to the mall, and I don't know how much of that I'm going to keep into this vlog because I don't want this vlog to be very long. And anyway, I went to the mall, did a little shopping, and it was crazy packed in there. So I didn't take my camera out for very long because I'm not used to taking out my camera to talk to myself or anything. I'm not used to vlogging, so I didn't take it out too much anyway. So I didn't record too much from the mall, but I did go to the mall and then I came home. Anyway, I don't know how long this vlog is gonna be. I don't know if this vlog was entertaining. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't know if I'll make another one sometime really soon. This was my first one. Like I said, this was a test run for me because I just wanted to see what it was like, and it was okay. It wasn't too bad. It was just, guys, I'm always asking for your opinions because I like interacting with you guys. That's why I ask for stuff in the comments, and comment down below. If you haven't watched my latest main video, my regular skit or rant or sketch or whatever video, then check out the links in the description box, and I'll see you next time.